So before we start, guys, I want to play a quick game. All right, and I play this with a lot of people that I talk to. I play it with adults. I play it with college teams. I played it with high school teams, and I played it with middle school. But I know you guys are going to be the best. And parents, I want you guys to be involved, and coaches as well, okay? All I'm going to do is just give you instructions. The game is called Are You Locked In? You probably heard that term before, right? Locked in is a term for being focused, and are you concentrating on what's going on? Does that make sense? Yeah. So I'm going to ask you a couple things, or a few things. All right, I'm going to ask you to give me one hand. If I say give me one hand, what are you going to do? Just stick one hand up. If I say give me two hands, what are you going to do? All right, well, if I say give me one clap, two claps, three claps. Good. All right, and that's what I want you to do. All right, but I'm going to mix it up, okay? Parents, please, and coaches, I want you involved too. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, I know you guys are going to be the best. All right, we ready? Give me one hand. We already messed up. Put your hands down. All right, here we go. Give me one hand. Two hands. One clap. Two claps. Three claps. One hand. Ooh. Two hands. All right, here we go. Here we go. One clap. One clap. One clap. One hand. Woo! All right, a few more times. Here we go. Two claps. Two claps. One hand. There we go. One hand. Two hands. It's all right. Last round, we're going to get it right. One hand. Two hands. One clap. Two claps. Two claps. One clap. One hand. That's all right. Give yourself a round of applause, guys. All right, here we go. Let me get your attention, guys. One hand, one hand. There we go. Put them down. All right, good. What I want to talk to you guys today is about effort, okay? Effort. Really, really important. And I know your coaches talk to you guys about effort all the time. How many times have you heard about giving good effort or great effort? Absolutely. All right. And it doesn't stop, okay? It's gonna continue to go, and every team, right, that you play for, every job that you take in college, whatever it may be, okay? And I want to talk to you about being a G.E.G. Let me say it again. A G.E.G. All right, that means great effort guy, okay? I want you to be a great effort guy. As long as I've coached, I've always asked my team to give great effort, okay? But when I asked them that, I started thinking today and yesterday I was practicing, talking to you guys, and I said, well, did I ever explain to them what effort looks like? All right, what is effort? Okay? And so the simple term that I come up with, and I had Google help me out a little bit, okay, was the attempt to do something or trying to do something. Okay, so let me give you an example. Raise your hand in here if mom or dad make you make your bed in the morning. Okay? Keep your hands raised. If you don't raise your hand, I think this is an easy one. Raise your hand if you brush your teeth. Woo! Thank you. All right, put your hands down. Now, you may be thinking, what does that got to do with football? Well, let me explain, okay? All right, you can give great effort in making your bed or poor effort in making your bed, okay? This is what poor effort looks like, all right? You wake up in the morning, your sheets underneath are kind of bundled up, and you just throw the cover over and you just throw your pillows on them. But who does that? Be honest, raise your hand. All right, that's okay. Now, what about, all right, give me one hand, guys, one hand. There we go, put them down. All right. Now, what about brushing your teeth, okay? Poor effort brushing your teeth will be just put a little toothpaste, go about 10 seconds in your mouth, right? And you got gunk mouth, then your breath stinks, and your girlfriend don't want to talk to you at school, right? That's all right. Now, what does great effort look like when you make your bed? Okay, great effort looks like in bed, right? When you make your bed, as you wake up, you pull them sheets tight like mama taught you, all right? Because I know daddy didn't teach you. Pull the covers over. Put the pillows on top straight in a line, right? That's great effort. And then you brush your teeth. You put a good toothpaste up there. You go 10 seconds on all the sides for about a minute long, right? You get your gums, you get your tongue, 2 minutes, whatever, right? So is there a difference in poor effort and great effort in the little things? Yes. Right? Would you agree with that? Yes. Okay, so I want you to think about, right, what that looks like for you. Who are you? Which one are you? Okay, are you a great effort guy, a G.E.G., or a P.E.G., a poor effort guy? You need to think of, well, coach, what does that really mean? What does that apply to football, right? Well, I'm going to tell you this. How you do anything is how you do everything. Okay, how you do anything is how you do everything. Okay, so if I could spend 2 weeks with you, in the mornings I could watch you make your bed, brush your teeth, how you treat your mom and dad, what you're like in the classroom, whatever the case may be on something small, I can tell you how your practice is going to be. I can tell you what your day is going to be like, right? Does that make sense? Okay, because what that does is, right, it makes you have pride in who you are and what you do. If you're a G.E.G, you have pride in that and you're consistent, okay? Because as a teammate, and I'm going to pick on Jonah here because I know him, he's basically family, all right? I got Jonah here and I'm his teammate. And on Monday, he comes in and Jonah is a G.E.G, great effort guy. He's giving everything he's got. He's being respectful. He's working hard, okay? But on Tuesday, okay, he's a poor effort guy, right? We go to Wednesday, he's a G.E.G. Thursday, poor effort. So what is he? He's inconsistent. I don't know what kind of teammate I'm getting in Jonah, right? Does that make sense? I can't trust Jonah. I don't know if he's got my back or not. I don't know if we step on that field and it's game day, if he's going to be G.E.G or P.E.G. Does that make sense? But every day, if Jonah's the same person and he gives tremendous effort and he's a G.E.G, I know he's got my back and I got his. And I know that I can trust my teammate. And here's the real thing, guys, okay? What your coaches are trying to do is get you to create a habit of choosing effort, because effort is a choice. You can choose to make your bed the right way. You can choose to brush your teeth the right way with great effort. You can choose to come to practice every day and run hard. Listen to your coaches. Give great effort in everything that you do. Would you agree with that? Me too, okay? So you choose that. And what they're trying to do is develop a habit. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever been chewing your nails or doing something that you didn't even think about that you were doing and your parents said, stop doing that? And then you realize, well, I didn't even realize I was doing that. Well, that's called a habit. So what your coaches are trying to develop in you is every day, right? They want you to be a G.E.G. They're trying to develop a habit of you choosing effort. So one day, you don't have to choose effort. One day, it's just who you are. You don't even have to choose. Does that make sense? Sure. All right, give me a few more minutes, guys. I'm almost there, I promise, okay? Because one day, what your coaches really want is not for you to be a great player, even though that's important. They want you to be a great student. They want you to go to college. And then when you get out of college, they want you to get a good job, get married, right? And be great leaders in your community, be great husbands, great dads. And you do that here. If you can start by giving great effort in everything that you do and be a G.E.G, right, you will be successful in life. And that's what my coaches taught me here. Does that make sense? Any questions on that? You can do it, okay? And now you may think, well, Coach, yeah, I'm not understanding what you mean. Can you explain a little bit more? Absolutely. All right, raise your hand if you have a mom, dad, grandparent, aunt, uncle, somebody in your life that's older that you look up to, that you really love and trust. All right, everybody, right? Okay, you know why you love and trust them? Because they're a G.E.G. They're a great effort guy or a great effort girl. You understand that? So you trust them and you love them and you look up to them because every day they give you tremendous effort. So if you don't know what I'm talking about from the first part, all you need to do is look at whoever it is that you look up to and emulate. That means do exactly what they do. Because every day they wake up and they get you up. They get you breakfast. They take you to school. They take you to practice. They pick you up from practice. Right? And that's effort. And that's a lifestyle. They don't choose effort. They just live that way every single day. Does that make sense? Sure. Would you agree with that? Sure. All right, 3 things I want you guys to do tonight, okay, before you go to sleep. Number 1, before you leave tonight, I want you to thank every single one of your coaches, okay, because they're a G.E.G. They got up early this morning. They did what they had to do for their families. Then they went to work, and they probably went from work to here, right, coaches? And there's not a choice for them. They don't choose effort. They live it. It's who they are. Because they love you and they want you not only to be a great player, they want you to be a great man. They're going to give you effort every single day. So in return, I want you to thank them and be gracious. Number 2, when you get home tonight, whoever made it possible for you to be here and who looks after you, mom, dad, grandparent, whoever it is, thank them. Look them in their eye. Thank you. I love you for the opportunity that you've given me. You're a G.E.G. and I want to be just like you. You're a great effort guy or a great effort girl, and I want to be just like you. Thank you. And I'm going to emulate. I'm going to be you from now on. And lastly, most importantly, I want you, before you go to sleep, I want you to thank God. Because without him, right, you wouldn't be in this position. He gives great effort every day to protect all of us and give us opportunities to learn and opportunities for us to be better, right? And because of his effort, you are here today. Does that make sense? Amen. So who we want to be? Somebody tell me who we want to be. What does it mean? Great effort guy. We don't want to be a P.E.G, right? Poor effort guy. We want to be a G.E.G. Make sense? Any questions? Well, can I pray with you guys real quick before we get out of here? You mind? All right, let's bow our heads. God, I thank you for this opportunity to speak to these young men, these coaches, and the families. We give it all back to you. The opportunity that we have tonight to practice and to play. We're going to finish strong. We're going to be healthy. And I say we because I'm a part of this too. I'm an alum. We just give it all back to you. We thank you. We thank you for a safe ride home, a great rest of the year, a great rest of the school year, a great Christmas, and all the above. And we love you and we thank you. Amen. Amen. Hey, as a sign of thank you, I wanted to give some